everyone, this is your instructor Joy. So this is some music that we're gonna work on today. So this is part of Bach Chaconne. That was a subscriber's request. Thank you for your nice questions, comments, and donations, and playing lessons with me. So this is an arpeggio part. When you look at the Bach's manuscript, the music that he wrote, he did not write down every single music for us. It's written as chords, as blocks of notes, and then just written in letter arpeggio. So asking violinists to come up with our own versions of arpeggio. Of course, one can always find printed out sheet music, so written out exactly what rhythm and what versions could be played. Here there are many things that can be studied. I'm going to work on just a couple of things today. Here, understanding musical line, very important. When we play a lot of music, many notes in fast tempos, often violinists get caught up with playing just every single note, but not spending enough time understanding and then finding out what is important, what is less important, and playing those important ones that are more out. Therefore, the audience can understand better. So that I would like to talk first. Then I would like us to talk about string crossings while playing fast, slurred notes like this one. When it involves a lot of right arm or right elbow and wrist anticipation. So first, musical lines. There are lots of notes, but there's a hidden lines. Many throughout the solo Bach solo partitas and sonatas. It's very important for all the violinists to understand the basic chords and basic musical lines, so that we know what is a main structure, what is treated as what are treated as just ornaments or helping notes. Why do we have to do that? Otherwise, it's just too busy. Everything is just speaking too loud, and then it's too busy. It's hard for people to understand, and hard for us to understand too. Sometimes it's clear, like here. Here. Here there's line going on the bass line. Then we want to make sure that when we practice, when we memorize a music, you want to memorize around that main musical lines, yeah? So instead of playing, every single equally, which is common mistakes a lot of violin students do. So bring those important lines out, and then the other ones, so bring the important ones out by either playing longer or a little emphasized by giving a little more weight, or both. And then the rest a little lighter, and then let's go. On and on, yeah? So you get the idea. And here it's very important, while you're emphasizing those important musical lines, do not stay overly heavy with your bow arm, because you have to anticipate to get to carry on the line. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that one very soon. So back to the musical line. So when I play fast or in performance tempo, it sounds like this. Yeah. So now you were able to hear the line, and then it is nicer for the audience, and it's also easier for us to understand and easy to memorize too. So now let's talk about string crossings while playing fast slurred notes. Here we're playing 3 or sometimes 4 strings here. So first here because you have to first emphasize this note, but you have to get off or take the weight off early enough so the other one gets lighter sound. But this one you need to hit lightly. So now I would like to talk about the anticipation of your right arm, especially more elbow. When you're playing multiple strings fast at once or one after the other, like this case, your height of your right arm is generally a bit higher than usual. That way you can use your wrist a little more flexibly, which will play an important role on smoothing each note. Yeah. So while we play G string, even though I'm still playing G string, I'm lowering my right elbow earlier to anticipate to the next upcoming string. Now, as soon as I hit the A string, I already start raising my elbow to anticipate to go down. Yeah. What happens if I don't? So if I just adjusted the height of right arm just right on time as my left hand happens, this is what happens. So not only it gets all interrupted, but also it gives unnecessary accents on each note. So when it comes especially fast passages, your right arm goes always before your left hand. Almost always, yeah? So after you hit that one, yeah? So if you want, you can practice just open string. Here, make sure after emphasizing a specific note, in this case on G string, you have to make sure you have to take the weight off early enough, otherwise the string crossings can be abrupt and not so smooth. So make sure, weight off, yeah. Also remember, when you play multiple strings, try to work with both arms, not just keeping your violin stiff, but when you're working with the right arm, but move your violin also as your bow goes. So when you're on G string, bring your violin to the center, and then when you are going A string or E string, bring violin slightly to the left to help the string crossings even more smooth. Yeah. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. I hope you keep sending me your questions and comments. I hope to see you again. Please remember to subscribe and share my videos. Bye!